Now that the backend API for payments is working, let's move to the front end where a user is going to enter his or her credit card for the actual payment. So we are going to focus on the front end. So let's see how it's going to work. Before that, let's try to fix this bug. When you go to the pricing page, let me open my console. And as you can see, it says that cannot read property of undefined on line number 37 on the pricing component. Let's locate the pricing component, which is plans and then the pricing. And let's locate line number 37, which is this. This means that by the time our component got mounted, the array for the plans were not fetched. Because of that, let's make some condition to make sure that we have the array before accessing the properties. So here, we're going to use the AND operator, or by using the optional chaining, by using the question mark and then the period. This means that in case we have the array of the plans, then grab the first index. And then we'll go ahead and also grab the plan name. Likewise for these guys. And then also for this. Awesome. And yeah, I think that is it. Okay, so now let's go ahead, save it, and let's see. And now the error is gone. Now let's focus on the payment integration on the front end. So for this one, we need a package called Stripe for React. So if you go to npm and then search for Stripe React, we are going to use this package. So go ahead and then copy that and then back to the terminal. Let me open and then shut down and then paste that. And that is npm I at stripe/react stripe.js. And let's install that. Alright, it has finished. And let's go ahead and then run the server. Next step is that we need to configure Stripe with our React application. And to achieve that, we're going to use a key from Stripe. And click on the developers. And here we are going to get the key. So click on the API keys. And here we need the publishable key, as I have already spoke about. Meaning that we will need this one on the front end. So copy that and back to the application. We are going to configure Stripe at the root of our application. In this case, main.jsx. So here I'm going to paste the keys as that and we will go ahead and use it. And next step is that we need to import the packages that we installed. Remember, the package that we installed is going to install two packages for us. One is the Stripe package and one is going to be Stripe for React. So this is how we're going to import it. And we are going to destructure from the first one is going to be at Stripe and then the Stripe itself. Supposed to be Stripe and then /Stripe. And inside here, we will need what is called load Stripe. And the next one is going to be React Stripe. So here as at Stripe and then React Stripe.js. And here we will need what is called the element. This element represents the UI of the form. Alright, so next step is that we are going to wrap this one with our component. So we have to configure Stripe to take our publishable key. So over here, I will say configure Stripe. And it goes like this: const Stripe promise is equal to load Stripe. And then in here, we're going to paste our publishable key. In this case, this one, and paste that. And next step is that we have to create what is called Stripe options. And it goes like this: const options is equal to object then provide mode is equal to payment, and then provide the currency, and we're going to use USD, then the amount. The value for this amount is going to be the maximum amount that the user can pay for. So here we're going to use 10.99. And last step is that we're going to wrap our element with our application. So here is going to be the element from React Stripe. And then let's place the app inside. And we're going to pass in a couple of props. The first one is going to be the stripe, and then pass in the stripe promise, and then the options, and pass in the options that we just configured. Now we are done with the stripe configuration. With this one, let's see if indeed everything is working fine. Let me rerun the server, and everything is working fine. Next step is that we are going to render a component where the user is going to enter his or her credit card. Let's continue in the next video.